Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome. Today is a really rainy day, so what better way to spend it than at the thrift store? We got some drinks and we are ready to do some thrifting, but this time is just for fun, looking around to see what the store has to offer. My daughters wanted to go to the mall, but I didn't have the energy for that, so we compromised on the thrift store that is 5 minutes away from our house, and everybody was happy. As soon as we got to the store, everybody ran their separate ways, and I was left to shop on my own. How beautiful is this Pottery Barn little container? It has a spoon. It is such a great little way to organize and have maybe sugar or store some spices, but this whole little section was beautiful. I love this one. I would have gotten this one if it had a spoon, but it was missing, so I passed it up, but regardless, it was a beautiful piece. And this salt and pepper shaker set. Apparently, this is supposed to be an actual pot that you cook in, but I don't know if I trust the glass. My daughter found this gigantic Supermom, and it was by Studio McGee, I believe, which is Target brand. Recently, I have found the perfect butter tray for my home, and they have so many at such a good price. So if you are looking for one, definitely check out your local thrift store. When I saw this set, I had to snatch it up because it was just absolutely gorgeous. The shape, the size, everything was just perfect about it. I love the super rounded handles and the detail of it. Like, the design was just so me. If you know anything about this set, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about it. I don't know, you might think it's whatever, but to me that set was just like perfection. And don't you just love it when you find something you are just so happy with and it didn't cost you an arm and a leg? I think I have this exact set, but I'm not sure why this one is $4.99. It seems a bit steep. I believe I got mine for 99 cents. Walking down the aisle, they had quite a few things that can really help you kickstart your New Year resolution or goals that you have, maybe drinking more water or getting creative and eating more vegetables or fruits. Goodwill was selling this for $4.99 when TJ Maxx was selling it for $4. So that doesn't really always make sense, right? I am on the lookout for the perfect large salad bowl, like a salad bowl that is personal to me, that I'm not sharing with anybody. And I still haven't found one yet. But this painting was so beautiful. It looks like it was homemade. We all found some goodies at the store and we were ready to head out. Right across the street was Del Taco, and the kids were hungry and wanted some food. But it is my goal to make homemade food that are going to be nourishing and everyone will be happy. So instead of going to the fast food, I decided to make tacos at home. I started teaching my kids young the importance of homemade food, the importance of them knowing how to cook. I feel so blessed that my mom always allowed us to be in the kitchen with her, even though there was 13 of us, and I can only imagine how much longer it took for her to cook for us with all of us around her. But I'm so thankful that I got to learn how to cook at a young age, and I want to pass that on to my kids. I want them to know their way around the kitchen. I feel like as a mother, it's my job to teach them their way around the kitchen, how to use the knife, how to dice or slice things. Sometimes it's difficult for me to really teach them a recipe because my mom never measured anything. She always eyeballed everything. So I do the same exact thing. And if they are in the kitchen with me, I know that they will just know how to season the food without measuring, just like my mom passed that on to me. Having my kids around the table brings me so much joy and happiness when everyone is just picking plates up and serving themselves, putting their food together. Knowing that I am feeding my kids good, nutritious food brings me so much joy and satisfaction. Do you know what table topics are? If you don't, I would love for you to look into it and purchase yourself a stack, because over the years I have thrifted a few, some for the home, and I also have little travel size ones. They have lots of different subjects. They have family friendly ones, some for couples, some for friends. These conversation starters are so fun. It's a great way to get your friends or your kids to really start talking and opening up to you. It's a great icebreaker as well if you do have a new group of people around. I know this video was a little bit different than my usual, but I hope that you enjoyed it and somehow maybe you were inspired by it. If you were, let me know in the comments. I love you and I hope that you are blessed by it.
Hello beautiful friends, and welcome to the haul part of this video. So as you saw yesterday, it was just super dark, rainy and cold, and even though I really enjoy the rain, the kids had friends over and they just wanted to get out of the house. So I thought, why not go do some thrift shopping, right? I didn't have anything in particular that I was looking for. We were just kind of hanging out, but I did end up finding the cutest pieces, like, let me tell you. So let's start off with this. It is so beautiful. This has like texture on it. It is just, I love the round like handles. I love the different color. It was only $3.99, so it was just such a good deal. And this is like totally my style. Like, I love it. And it was a set, so it came with this beautiful piece, and then it came with two of these like serving plates, and they both were $4.99 for the two sets. And I just love how this is, okay, it goes like this, but I love how this is it's like textured, if you know what I mean. And what was interesting, it says oven to tableware, dishwasher safe. So I was really surprised. That is the brand. I'm gonna have to look it up because this is made in England and it just looks so well made. I mean, I just love the different colors and the thought that they put into it. And so here we have, this one's a bit smaller than that one, but I think they're gonna be so beautiful together. I can just imagine like having dinner and serving all of these at the same time. I think that would just be so beautiful. But this piece you already saw at my last night's dinner, and it was this gorgeous piece. How beautiful is the detail, the little handle, the color. If you've watched my videos, you know that I love this color, and it was only $2.99, so that was a steal for me. I love to be able to put the different toppings for tacos, or I don't know, I'm just gonna get creative with it, but I love this one. And of course, it matches my shirt and my makeup today. The next thing the kids found, and their friend also picked one up in a different shade, but these Coca-Cola glasses. How pretty are they? I think they look like they're 16 ounces, but they're so precious, and they were only 99 cents, so I think that was a great deal. The next thing is this. So my daughter saw this and she had to grab it for me. It's so pretty. Just the detail on this little wooden spoon is so pretty. I might put like honey in here or sugar. I don't know, we'll see. My mom just gave me some honey that she got. Someone brought some from Hawaii, so I'm like super excited to have some of that. I forgot it at her house, and let me tell you, it is like no other honey you have ever tasted. It is so sweet, so delicious. It kind of reminds me of the raspberry honey, but this was $3.99. So cute. I just love to be able to collect all these different pieces for my home that just bring the whole home together and make it look like me. Okay, this next thing, my little one is obsessed with ducks, and when I saw this, it was in a package. It was $2.99, but how adorable is this? So cute. This little candle's kind of wobbly, so I don't know if we're actually gonna burn this candle, but how sweet is this? She already cleaned it up and put it on her nightstand, so I thought that was so precious. And then she's 10, but she is growing up and she really wanted a purse, so she picked this one out. It has like a long handle, but perfect for her size, and then you can make it smaller right here, but it had the different little compartments. She already cleaned it up and put her little sanitizer and keychain on it, and this was $5.99, so I think it's very versatile. She'll be able to wear it wherever, whether it's like church or just, you know, hanging out. That was a really cute find. We also I found this for my older daughter. I thought it was so pretty. It was $6.99, and it's like this beautiful blue color sweater, and it has holes, but it's not necessarily like see-through. It's like thick, and this is from American Eagle, so it's really like well made. She absolutely loved it when I showed this to her. And then my middle daughter found this really pretty skirt. I mean, I don't know, this tag looks pretty vintage to me, but it is like the perfect little knit skirt for church. And she paired it with her tennis shoes, and it looks so cute. Like way different than how I used to dress going to church. This was so adorable. It's like a crocheted little keychain. I thought it was precious, and this was $1.99. It didn't have a tag on there, and a lot of times they don't want to sell you something that doesn't have a tag because they just want to get the people that stock to reprice it, but he was actually being nice and gave it to us for $1.99, so that was sweet. And last thing is some books. Now, I don't always just thoroughly look through the book section, but my kids definitely did this time, and we picked up 3 books. We love to read the I Survived books. We actually finished the Explosion of Helen volcano, and now we're gonna start one of these. This one is the Attack of the Grizzlies in 1967. They are originally $4.99, but we get them for $1.49. This one is The Bombing of Pearl Harbor, 1941, and The Shark Attack of 1916. So that is that. You know, thrifting doesn't always have to be like so serious and you're on a hunt for something. Sometimes you just go in to hang out and actually find some really cool stuff. So I hope that this inspires you to visit your local thrift store and see what they have in store. And remember to always be kind and live life beautifully today.